good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on the Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever, of course. And we're going to talk about how the San Antonio Spurs beat the Timberwolves 126 to 123. The Spurs 29 and 13 now after the win. 15 and 5 at home. They played at home in this game. The Timberwolves 27 and 16, 12 and 10 on the road. 22 and 21 is how the Timberwolves won the first quarter, but then they got down really, really, really bad. They lost that second quarter 48 to 22. Most people thought the game was already over, especially how the Spurs was playing. But the Timberwolves came right back. They won the third quarter 40 to 27. In the fourth quarter 39 to 30, but it still wasn't enough as they lost the game by 3. Julius Randle was scoring in that paint and hitting them jumpers, but he didn't do it enough. 41 minutes, they needed him to do all of that because he only had 17 points. He went 13 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He made every single free throw, though. 9 of 9 from the free throw line helped, but he also had 10 boards, which was important in this game. People kind of forgot that Rudy Gobert did not play in this one. He would have been a big help. 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. 3 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a -4 in plus minus. Jaden McDaniels, 41 minutes. He also was tied for the most. He had 23 points. He went 7 to 14 from the field, 1 to 2 from 3. He didn't really take any bad shots. He didn't really rush anything. He didn't really force anything. And he did a good job of keeping the defense off balance and attacking them. And he went 8 of 9 from the free throw line because of the ability to get there. And it worked for him in this one. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -6 in plus minus. 5 minutes for Naz Reid. They already didn't have Gobert. Then Reid was out of the game. He went 0-1 from the field before he left. No turnovers, 1 steal, no personal fouls, 0 in plus minus. Dante DiVincenzo, he had a lot of good and open looks, but he still went 4 of 14 from the field and 3 of 10 from 3. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a +7 in plus minus. He played 36 minutes. Anthony Edwards, 40 minutes. He was catching fire, and he stayed hot and stayed lit the entire game. 55 points, 9 of 33 from the field, 9 of 16 from 3, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Just a really, really good game from mid-range, from drive, from threes. There's no way you can guard this man. He has a move for everything, and he has good handle, and he has good athleticism and strength, and that's why it works so good today. And it's going to continue to work as long as he can stay healthy. He's going to be a legend in this game if he's not already, depending on who he asks. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, and a +8 in plus minus. Leonard Miller, 6 minutes. He didn't score any points because he didn't take no shots from the field or from the free throw line, but he did have a rebound and the assist, no turnovers, no personal foul, and a +1 in plus minus. Jones, 23 minutes, 10 points, 5 of 6 from the field. He did a good job of just staying close to the rim and just being able to finish, but he did have 8 boards, so it just shows you how good he was in the paint. He also had 3 assists and 1 turnover. He also got 2 blocks, and he had 5 personal fouls. He's still learning, still growing, still figuring things out, and still trying to be a guy that's trying to stay ahead of the game instead of behind it. 5 offensive rebounds out of that 8, +9 and plus minus for him. Mike Conley, they needed more from him. 21 minutes. He went 0-4 from the field, 0-2 from 3. He had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, a turnover, and a steal. 3 personal fouls and a -1 in plus minus. Jalen Clark, 10 minutes, 0-1 from the field, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -10 in plus minus. Johnny Juzang, 4 minutes. He didn't score a basket. He missed his only shot, which was a 3. No free throw attempts either. 2 rebounds, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and finished as a -9 in plus minus. Bones Highland, 13 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 0 personal fouls, and a -10 in plus minus. He scored efficiently, took good looks, and he tried to play a team concept type of game. It worked for the team a little bit. They got all the way back in it, but they trailed too much. They made it too hard on themselves, and the Spurs is a mighty good team too, so that doesn't help either. Harrison Barnes, 29 minutes, 8 points. He did a good drive to the basket and splashed in two threes, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 6 from three. No free throws. He did have 8 boards though, which really helped. One turnover. He had 4 offensive rebounds out of the 8, which is half. That's still good to see. Two personal fouls in the -1 and plus minus. Julian Champagny, 32 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from three. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, and a steal. One offensive rebound, two personal fouls, and a +2 and plus minus. He missed a lot of open threes. That sucked because they needed him, and they would have probably won easier if he would have made some of them. But he still did help in the other categories that matter too. And then Victor Wembanyama, the MVP to me of the game, besides obviously Keldon and Fox, he got some massive rebounds in this game when they mattered most. The game was so close. The blocked and then the rebound and the offensive rebound, and then trusting his teammates and then hitting the mid-range jumper, finishing in the paint, taking these steps and these hops, and still keeping the body control to be able to finish the ball and put it in the basket. 31 minutes, 39 points, 12 of 23 from the field, 4 of 9 from three, 11 of 14 from the free throw line. He had 9 rebounds. That was the most on the team. He should have got a double-double. It seemed like he had one if he was watching the game, but he missed it. He also had 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and 2 blocks. 4 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +5 and plus minus. He's special. To be that long and be able to basically contest and get everything and have the speed and the quickness to rebound in crowded areas and be able to shoot the jumper and be able to finish around the paint and to be able to be on balance basically to whatever you want to do when you're attacking the paint or attacking somebody that's guarding you. Man, this is just crazy. Everything he can do right now, and he's so young still. Man, this just blows your mind. And then De'Aaron Fox, his partner in crime, 37 minutes, 25 points, 10 of 17 from the field, 2 of 5 from three, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 12 assists, so a double-double, 3 rebounds and 2 turnovers and a block, 4 personal fouls and a -8 and plus minus. A real good game from him. The jump shot was falling in this one. The drives was all articulated the right way and played out the right way. And then he was always using that speed and quickness to force the defense to pick and choose. If he scores, he's happy. If he finds his teammate, they happy and he's happy. He's a tough guard to control and stay in front of. Stephon Castle, 28 minutes, 8 points, 2 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 2 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 steals, 1 offensive rebounds. He did foul out of this one, and it fouled out really early because 28 minutes ain't that much in an NBA game, especially a game of this magnitude. +6 and plus minus, a little disappointed in that, but he still played good enough offensively, and he did help out a lot defensively too when he was out there when he wasn't fouling. Lindy Waters, 6 minutes, 2 points. He made his only shot, and he had an assist, 0 personal fouls, and a -1 and plus minus. Didn't do much because he didn't play that much time. Keldon Johnson hit the clutch 3 in the corner. 31 minutes, 20 points, 8 of 14 from the field, 3 of 5 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He has just been the bench. He is the bench. When he comes in, you know he's going to really impact the game in a valuable way. He's really good. He has really improved. He has really been consistent. He had 1 rebound. You thought he had more because he's been having more in all other games. It's crazy to see him only have 1. 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a +7 and plus minus. Carter Bryant, 6 minutes. He ended up missing. He ended up taking no shots. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers. 2 offensive rebounds. That was all the rebounds that he had. 0 personal fouls and a +1 and plus minus. Luke Cornett, 19 minutes, 8 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 6 rebounds. The 6 rebounds ended up being the most. Off the bench, he also had 2 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. 4 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a -1 and plus minus. He's a big body, and he knows how to play the game. He knows how to play his role, and that helped out. And Dylan Harper, he was getting to the basket, and he was finishing, but he also went 1 of 4 from three. Like I tell you, if you want to play him, you want to give him some space because you know he wants to drive. And if he's driving, he's at his best. You want him to take the perimeter shots, and you just live with that decision. He went 1 of 4 from three and 4 of 9 from the field. Still a decent game for the amount of minutes he played in the role that he had to play in this game. Other than that, he had 3 rebounds and 3 assists to go along with it with no turnovers. That was good to see. 2 personal fouls and a +5 and plus minus. Comparisons between both teams. Spurs, 94 field goals, 50%, 90 field goals. For the Timberwolves, they shot 47%, 34 3-point attempts for the Timberwolves, 41%, 38 for the Spurs, 39%, and then the Timberwolves and the Spurs both shot 28 free throws. It's just the Timberwolves shot 89% and the Spurs shot 61%. Their 3-point shooting and free throw shooting is how the Timberwolves were able to get back in the game and make it a more of a hard game for the Spurs to be able to close out and win. But other than that, 43 rebounds for the Spurs, 41 for the Timberwolves, 35 assists for the Spurs, 22 from the Timberwolves. Both teams had 11 turnovers, 6 steals for the Spurs, 7 for the Timberwolves, 5 blocks for the Spurs, 7 for the Timberwolves, 17 offensive rebounds for the Spurs, 12 for the Timberwolves, 26 defensive rebound for the Spurs, 29 for the Timberwolves, and then 20 personal fouls for the Spurs, 22 for the Timberwolves. And the game was fun. It was cool. It went down to the wire. Very exciting moments happened in this game. The Spurs stayed on their ground. They protected the court. They played hard. They fought. They battled. They hit the shots that mattered. They played in space. They played together. And they stepped their game up when it mattered. That's how they got the lead. That's how they was able to close it out. You got to give credit to Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves for making it hard, making them earn it, letting them know that you ain't getting this win easy. And that's how teams in the West are. They played like that tonight. This was a great watch for me. I'm glad I was able to take my time to watch it because it really made me happy seeing some real competitive, feisty basketball. And it turned out that the Spurs was able to win it. They're really showing you that they're one of the best teams in the league. And I'm not saying that because it's new. They're showing that basically almost every game. And I'm very impressed with how the Spurs been playing together, especially because a lot of their pieces last year are still on this roster. They didn't change that much, and they look like a totally, completely different team this year, even though they did have new additions. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. See y'all later today. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Other than that, I'm gone for now, y'all.